Let's see how to separate a full name into a first name and a last name. I have a worksheet right here, the students worksheet, with some data that I've put together. I have some students, and over here in columns C and D, I have a first name and a last name column. And I would like to extract from the column A, from the students column, the first name and the last name into column C and column D. And let's see how to do this with a few simple steps in Microsoft Excel. The first step is to select all your data that you have. I'm going to click on the first cell that contains data. I'm going to click on Control, Shift, and I'm going to press the down arrow once. And just like that, I've selected everything. And with that out of the way, I'm going to go up and identify the Data tab. Click on it, and over here we have the Data Tools section. And from here, we're going to select the Text to Column option. Now, the text to column option is going to show us a wizard that's going to help us separate the first name and the last name into two separate columns. And now, if we look closely, it says that the text wizard has determined that your data is delimited. And this means that Excel has already looked at our data and has seen that the first name and the last name in column A are separated by a space. And we can use that to our advantage. We don't have to change anything in here. We will let the original data type to be delimited. And we're going to click on Next. And over here, we have this delimiters group right here where we can select what is the delimiter for our data. It could be a comma, a semicolon, a tab, or a space. In our case, it is a space. The first name and last name are separated by a small space. So we're just going to leave this as it is. And you can see here in this section on the data preview, Excel has already moved the first name and the last name into separate columns. So this means that the step number 2 or 3 is completed. We can click on Next. And on the third step, we can choose what is the data format for our column. We can choose between general, text, date. We're just going to leave it as general as it is right now. And for the destination, we have to pick a cell where we would like to put our data. Currently, we have the cell A2, but we don't want that. We want our data to start from cell C2. So I'm just going to select that. And I'm going to click Finish. And you see that Excel has managed to do this operation successfully. This is how you do it. I hope you learned something new. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you have any type of questions, please leave them in the comments down below.